Hello YouTube, Steven here from Bard Brothers Railroad. I got the Jensen 20G coming up to boil pretty soon, and I wanted to show you a couple things on it, so stay tuned for that. The first thing I did was I took off this displacement lubricator off the Jensen Model 75 I had. Well, basically I took the whole steam line off. The steam line that came with the 20 originally is right here. I am going to wrap the steam line in cotton twine when I get a chance. But I wanted this lubricator, and actually it's been working pretty well, as you may be able to tell by the discoloration inside the clear pipe, or the clear tubing rather. Right now I took off the Model 15 AC generator, and let me turn this multimeter on. Basically I'm trying to see how much power this tiny little electric motor can put out. But anyway, we are coming up to steam right now. We're at about 5 pounds. So in this video, I'm going to be testing out how many amps that tiny little generator can pull. So once the boiler gets up to about 10 pounds, I'll open up the steam valve. But as you can see, I put a little O-ring on the safety valve. Now this is just to stop some form of leaks. Speaking of leaks, this is pretty normal for Jensen model, any of the Jensen steam engines with the steam line. You just get residual water being forced down the line. So let's just give it some steam now. All right, so the 20G is running. As you can see, the steam oil is being forced down the displacement lubricator and into the cylinder, which is good. And as you see, it's making its way down the line, and I made a makeshift chimney for it. So what happens is, the condensate will come to this T-piece, the water will fall, but the steam will rise. So that's pretty cool. So right now we're making around 8.5 volts. Well, not really, we're going the opposite, the wrong direction, but here we go. As you see, we're actually holding around 7-8 volts, which is pretty good. When I switch to amps, I'm really curious to see what happens there. Okay, so off camera, I switched the leads on the multimeter to amps, and we're getting, is that 27 milliamps? 29 milliamps, I think. So that's not terrible. I think I have a recording. I'll stick it in here at some point, showing the other electric motor I had. But as you can hear, this engine's working a little harder now. When I take this lead out, listen to the engine. Maybe. If I can do this one-handed while holding a camera, that'd be fantastic. There you go. And I'll put the lead back in. There you go. As you see, the engine's has a more labored sound to it, which is pretty cool. So for those who don't know about the Jensen 20G, it's a electrically operated steam engine. Basically what happens is electricity goes in here to an immersion rod inside the boiler that boils water They create steam that gets sent to the cylinder. Okay. I know that may not make a lot of sense, but I'm in the business of having fun, not making sense, alright? Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now and give you some close-up views of the Jensen 20G in action.